I always have a hard time balancing that line between lip smacking or that dry mouth of also kind of a smacking. All right, welcome to Shelf Centered. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your time here. I'll just jump right into it. This is a very timely tag, but I do my tags, okay? So if I'm tagged, I'm going to try to do it, and I might be late on this. Just did not have the time to get it in to make this a timely tag, but this is the Halloween candy tag, only about a week late, but that's it. About a little more than a week. Halloween candy / you're still eating it in time for Thanksgiving tag. Changed it a little. Just kidding. All right. So I'll just jump right into it. We'll jump in. All right. Number 1 is the Gummy Bears. Name a book where the characters have to get out of a sticky situation. One of my favorites that's not often mentioned is the Edgel and Nix books by Paul S. Kemp. The first book is called The Hammer and the Blade. Just a fun kind of like buddy cop, buddy type adventure, doing kind of like Indiana Jones type things, going into cursed and dangerous places to retrieve artifacts and treasures and whatnot, and just really fun duo. There's a couple books in that. I forget. I think 2 or 3. I read 2 at least, and I need to get to the third one already. All right, that's my pick for that one. Hopefully that's a unique one. I don't know if many people have mentioned that one lately. Milky Way Midnight, number 2, a book that kept you up reading through the night. I don't, as an old man now who values his sleep, I find there are certain books, though, that will still keep me up late past my bedtime. But this is one back in the day that I read that I literally could not stop reading. You couldn't get me to stop. But this was The Magicians by Lev Grossman. I love this. This is one of those that it was like candy. I couldn't stop myself, and I have no self-control when it comes to that. So The Magicians, I'm going with that one. Number 3, caramel apple lollipops, which are delicious if you can't get a real caramel apple. Your favorite middle grade or children's book? I went with Howl's Moving Castle. I think that's about middle grade. I've been trying to hoist it on my kids, but they keep. I don't know why. That's one that I'm like, you'll read Harry Potter, you read all these recommendations, but why can't I get Howl's Moving Castle to stick? I don't know. Another one I was thinking to add to that would be Andrew Rowe's 10 Ways to Defeat a Demon King. That's a good one. My son and I really loved that one. All right, number 4, Reese's Pieces. Name a book that is short but packs a punch. This will be, actually I have some books to actually bring in for this. Sorcery. I keep mentioning it, but this is definitely one. Sorcery packs a punch. Look at it's 260 pages, and it's amazing. It really does pack a punch. It's one I couldn't stop quoting, and that's what will be part of my review. Milk Duds, which I submit are one of the best candies, and just poorly named. A book that disappoints you. See, I'm not disappointed in Milk Duds, though. I love them. This is going to be, and I think I still want to give his other series a try, his other series, but this is Otherland by Tad Williams. It wasn't, I think I still gave it a 3 stars, and I read the first 2 books. It just felt like it was so long and so much for what you got by book 2 that I was just like, I just can't even care for book 3. The endings were good, and just to get there was so long and meandering, and I can usually take that. I've read my share, believe me. I just, for some reason, Otherland, I couldn't. I had such high hopes. The books look so cool on your shelf, but I was even so frustrated that I just got rid of them. And now I kind of regret that, but I had to get rid of something at the time. So Otherland, tell me how wrong I am. But I read the first 2, and I enjoyed them to a point, but not to do another 2,000 pages to finish off the series. It just was like, I didn't have it in me. All right, number 6, Snickers, a book that you devoured. Here's another one. Absolutely devoured it. Ready Player One. I know there's some mixed opinions on this, especially with Ready Player Two. But Ready Player One, I read my eyes out, as they say. As the kids say, they don't say that. Peppermint Patties, number 7, a book that is refreshing. Let's see. What did I put for that? Oh, okay, yeah. Very refreshing book. Sword of Kaigen. I did it on audio, so I can pop that up. Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wong. Excellent. Just refreshing in so many ways in that you, I don't know, some of the lessons, some of the themes in it, just was not expecting. And I thought just a really interesting, thought-provoking take on some things, but with great action, not a dull moment. Like, I don't know how it was all done in that wonderful book. Number 8, Dark Chocolate, a book with a good romance. I'll be honest, I don't typically read for romance, and so I had a hard time. I kind of was just like, I'll go with my go-to, because I did say in my video ranking these that I felt like this was the best love story ever told, and if that's close enough to a romance, that you'll forgive me. Wizard in Glass by Stephen King. Number 4, In the Dark Tower, Susan Delgado and Roland Deschain. I mean, for my money, you don't get a better romance than that. Just wonderfully done and tragic as all get out. All right, number 9, Peanut Butter Taffy, a special edition book that you own. Oh, sorry. I just realized I had this here too, to add to, my bad. Number 6, wow. Book that you devoured. This is another one. May not seem it took me a month to devour it, but that is devouring it for me with a 1,200-page book. All right, a special edition book that you own. This is one I debated a couple. One of them, it's not really a special edition, but it is special-ish. But my advanced reading copy for The Way of Kings, when this came out, I was able to get one of these because I was in the heyday of my blogging career when Brandon Sanderson was retweeting my tweets and my giveaways and stuff like that. But I had some fun, but this is one where, anyway, that's a special edition to me, at least. But an actual special edition of something is my postscripts. One of the cool things, I got to be delicate here, is that this is a special numbered edition. This copy is number 78. But as you'll see here, we've got Ray Bradbury's signature, Gene Wolfe, Joyce Carol Oates, Jay Lake, the late great Jay Lake, Brian Aldiss. Let's see who else we got in here. Peter F. Hamilton, Adam Roberts, anyway, anyone who's involved in this. And so here's a good table of contents, if you can see that. This is one, it's very special to me. I actually just won this randomly, but it's really cool. I actually I think I owned it for like a year or two. Had it on my shelf until I actually looked in and was like, oh, I have a numbered copy edition with multiple famous authors' signatures in it. That's interesting. Wow. Really ungrateful there. So I felt really bad. That's one that I quite enjoy pawing over from time to time. Anyway, I will not do number 10, the tagging of anyone, because I'm already late. So if you feel like you want to get tagged in this and do a Halloween one in November, or wait till next year, I will not tag someone to be able to do anything for a year later or anything like that. Actually, less than a year now because of how late we are with this video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I had some fun. Still, it's a good tag, and I wanted to do it. I just couldn't fit it in before Halloween. So my bad. Part of it was just gathering some of these books I wanted to show. And then by the time I did that, it was not Halloween anymore. So anyway, thank you so much. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And please do if you haven't yet. And we will see you next time. Bye.